God, you gotta love dead machines that suddenly come to life. Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. And you guys know nothing makes me happier than bringing home a new all-terrain vehicle. This is a Suzuki LT230, and it happens to be the one with the recoil start and the electric start. It's got a battery in it, obviously, to do all of that. I remember kind of collecting up all the machines from when I was a kid, and I'll show you that in a second again, when I first got involved with this. And this is one of those machines, but this is kind of a step further. The one I knew back then, we used to race around, and the person who had it had the kickstart version, hand clutch, and boy, that thing was a bear to get started, and it kicked back like a mule. This one with the electric start and the pull should make life quite a bit easier. So I'm not sure what year this thing is. I'll dig that up in a second. Anyway, so why did I buy it? I'm trying to kind of complete my collection. So that one was obviously a 230 with suspension. This is a 230. It's shaft drive, so it's a hardtail. The tail end's a hardtail. And what I did with this guy, obviously the little tires on the back, this thing makes an unbelievable flat tracker. You can get this thing really flying around nice and low. With those small tires, you could get them spinning on a turn. You know, I love this machine. And once again, I had one of these back in the day, so it kind of gets me back to it. Here is a Suzuki LT125. No suspension, kind of anemic, but, you know, bulletproof for pulling a cart around. So I picked up this guy also. So 125, 230 shaft, now 230 full suspension, and that kind of brings all the machines back for my yesteryear youth. So here's the money shot. Not a bad looking machine. So it is a 1987. It's got Dunlops on the front, and they might be originals. I think these things came with Dunlops on it. Mud Busters on the back. They've definitely been swapped out. Story, I'm told, 2 owners. The first owner kind of used it around his property, did a certain amount of yard work, you know, kind of a backyarder. Doesn't completely explain how the plastic got all busted up, but... And then the second guy was my buddy, who is the all-terrain vehicle assassin. He's tough on these things. So, the 2 owners, then me. So, my buddy called me up, offered it to me. I got it for $450. Now, he had to move it on because there was a dispute with the storage location for it, and he likes to have enough room, space, opportunity to pick up other machines. So there we are. Bought it with the following problem. Leaks real bad at the sprocket here, especially if you stand it up. If you stand it on its tail, I mean, the oil pours right out of there. It doesn't seem to have any trouble with the case. It's specifically at the sprocket, and I looked at the sprocket and it looks to be kind of a mess. It would not start for him. When I went to look at it, it wouldn't start up. Sounded like it was flooding here. I'll give it a try now. We got no lights here, so either I got a dead battery or something. Let's see what it does. would it start? I'd say it starts. A little rich. You guys hear the valve noise, right? Nothing on the headlight. We do have tail light. I wonder what tomfoolery went on with that. These tires too are dry rotting a bit. It looks like he has them overfilled. I don't know, what's the shift pattern for this rig? I don't have my GoPro on me, unfortunately. It's not down, it must be an upshift pattern. Once again, excuse the what's about to be lousy camera work. Wow, one is up high with this machine. God, you gotta love dead machines that suddenly come to life. And yeah, this machine, I am up high. God, one of the first things I'd want to do is put some smaller tires on the back of it, get it down a little bit. This thing, I don't know if you guys noticed the stance. The stance is also kind of narrow. So this would be a very easy machine to dump over. It's also, I'm only in first, and it's moving along pretty good. So I'd say those tires got it geared up pretty high. He says he's already messed with the carburetor a little bit. Actually, he's had it off and did his version of a rebuild on it. Yeah, I feel way up high. Yeah, I don't hear any bad sounds coming out of the back. I don't hear any bad sounds coming off the sprockets. To me, it kind of looks like he might have done. Sprockets on it. I hope this video isn't too jittery. Yeah, you know what? She's geared high. I've only been in first. All this ride is first gear. Yeah, I gotta tell you, it gave me a little better price because it wouldn't start. I feel almost bad that how easy it started once he got away from it. Yeah, I've been working at making a little more space for winter by crashing into parts. Anyway, I'm tangled now. Yeah, you guys can hear that it's running way too rich. But yeah, I've been trying to clean up, get some scrapping done. I'll talk about that too, probably next video. I don't know, I'm happy. She's worth $450, I think. I don't know what you guys are paying for stuff out by you. This is also the season. A lot of machines sell ungodly cheap right now. You could buy you could get some screaming deals. Four-wheel drive units that are nice aren't selling cheap, but these two-wheel drive sport machines, you can, typically this time of year, you could get a decent deal on a midlife rat like this one is. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I need you all to keep your feet down, your heads up, and I need you all to get out there and enjoy each and every day. Don't let any time get by you, because once it does, it's gone. Bye now.